Area between two curves. If f is a function that's larger than g for all x on some interval a, b, then the area of the region between the two graphs of f and g between x equals a and x equals b is given by a equals the integral from a to b of f of x minus g of x dx. For example, we can find the area between the curves f of x equals negative x squared minus 3x plus 4 and g of x equals x squared minus 3x minus 4 on the interval negative 1, 1. That's the green shaded area shown in the figure. Our larger function is f, our smaller function is g, and so our area is the integral from negative 1 to 1 of f of x minus g of x dx, which is equal to the integral from negative 1 to 1 of negative x squared minus 3x plus 4 minus x squared minus 3x minus 4 dx. Simplifying and combining like terms, we get the integral from negative 1 to 1 of negative 2x squared plus 8 dx. The antiderivative, of course, is negative 2/3 x cubed plus 8x, evaluated from negative 1 to 1. And once we evaluate, we get 44 over 3. Now, of course, all area between the curve questions basically work the same way. It's like finding a typical antiderivative. We just have to set it up ahead of time. So, if we want to find the area between two curves, we find all points of intersection of the two curves by solving f of x equals g of x for x. This either determines the interval over which you'll be integrating, if it's a closed region, or the breaks that break up a given interval into regions where f is bigger than g and g is bigger than f. Next, we determine the area of each region that you found by integrating the difference of the larger and the smaller two functions. You then add all the areas together that you found in step 2 to get the total area. Of course, if one of those areas is negative, you either made f larger than g when the reverse was true, or you made g bigger than f when the reverse was true. So for example, let's find the area between the curves f of x equals absolute value x and g of x equals negative absolute value x minus 1 over the region 1, 2. Well, here, absolute value x is always going to be larger than negative of absolute value of x minus 1. So we take absolute value x minus negative absolute value x minus 1. We simplify. Then we take antiderivatives. The antiderivative of absolute value x is x times absolute value x divided by 2. And the antiderivative of absolute value x minus 1 is absolute value x minus 1 times x minus 1 divided by 2. We evaluate that from negative 1 to 2. Plugging in those values and subtracting, we come up with a final answer of 5 units.